this video, we will be making a cloud in a jar. To do this, you need a heat-proof glass jar with a lid, some ice cubes, some hairspray, and a kettle to boil water. The first thing you'll need is to boil some water. Once you have your boiling water, you can add some into the jar. You don't need a lot, just 1 or 2 centimeters from the bottom of the jar. Then, invert the jar's lid so that it's upside down and set 2 ice cubes on it and place it on the mouth of the jar. Finally, take your hairspray and spray once into the jar, then return the lid so that it's holding the ice cubes but still not letting the air escape from the jar. Now you should see the inside of your jar fog up. That is your cloud in the making. Once you've waited a couple seconds, you can take the lid off and watch the clouds escape into your room. But how does it all work? After you've poured the boiling water into your jar, the heat rises. However, when it meets the cold air emitted by the ice cubes, the air cools. And since hot air can hold more water than cold air, the water in the air, or the water vapor, condenses. However, the only place it has to condense into is the sides of the jar, and we don't want that, because otherwise the water droplets form on the side of the jar and not as a cloud. That's where the hairspray comes in. The aerosolized particles of the hairspray act as cloud condensation nuclei. They are little particles in the air onto which the water can condense, creating suspended water droplets in the air. So, in summary, the atmosphere requires warm, moist air and then cooling of that air, causing moisture to condense out of the air. Then it requires cloud condensation nuclei to condense onto. Cloud condensation nuclei are small particles that can float in the air. They can be anything from dust, pollution, smoke, to even particles from volcanic eruptions.